although it might not be obvious from looking at me or maybe even hearing what I do. But I think he had a big influence on the way I sing, that because of almost a kind of acrobatic way of singing, and the same with Freddie Mercury, so Queen records and Michael Jackson records, and then kind of later on a lot of the similar things to the rest of the guys, a lot of Radiohead and U2 records and Beatles records.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you get Freddie Mercury and Michael, it's that fearlessness, too, about doing arranging. Not worried about being out front, no fear. Yeah. Richard, how about yourself, brother?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely echo what Tim said about African Baby. We went to see them play at Wembley Stadium on the Zoo TV tour, and we did, guys from a little town in the countryside going to Wembley Stadium to see this multimedia show with TV screens everywhere and flying cars and, all this stuff. And people, slagged it off for being overblown, but that was like exactly what we wanted to see. We wanted to see egos go out of control and the budget be blown on, production and all that stuff. It was amazing.
It was about going to see a show.
Exactly. It was proper. It was like one of the first times people really just were like, let's just use every trick in the book we can think of. Trabants with spotlights in them, flying around, and yeah, it was nuts. And so definitely that. And then I guess similarly, like Graceland by Paul Simon, I think was just for the songs and the lyrics. I mean, it's insane. And I might play the drums, but I like lyrics too. So.
Well, you're in the right band for that. That's great lyrics.
You're not a completely mindless thug, are you?
What?
You're not a completely mindless thug.
Well,
And not to leave everyone out, what are your favorite songs as well? What are your favorite ones, Jesse? What do you like? I mean, you joined the band later, but it becomes part of the band. But what were you going to do?
I think I'm probably the rock and roller. I remember listening. I started playing the drums when I was 7, and at the age of about 10 or something, heard Good Times, Bad Times by Led Zeppelin and freaked out.
Nice.
And then just rock and roll from then until about the age of 20, I think.
That's great, absolutely. That.
You guys talked about the collaboration with Keane. Anybody else that you'd like to collaborate with on the next record, or things you've talked about?
Do you know what? Someone was asking me the other day about things that people that Tim's worked with, and I was just sort of adding it up. Nicole Scherzinger, Gwen Stefani, Kylie Minogue, and I'm thinking, what is it about Tim and all these incredibly beautiful pop stars? They're drawn to you. Why can't I have a piece?
I think Gwen Stefani described him as like the Clark Kent of rock. Takes his glasses off and suddenly it's like, wow.
That's a compliment. All the way around. Well, guys, we're going to be with you at Williamsburg Waterfront. We're very excited about it. If you don't have tickets, come down and see us there for the RXP show on the Williamsburg Waterfront. And if you haven't picked up Night Train, you got to own it. Or all the records. They're genius, really. Guys, thanks for coming by. And thanks for giving your time today. And what do you say? There you go. Tom, Tim, Richard, and Jesse Keane. How brilliant was that? Wow. I know that's good. Well, listen, thanks for coming to our RXP session. If you don't belong to the Rock Republic yet, you need to sign up. It's 1019 RXP.